Hi, this is Dr. Massoudi with Aluna Vein Centers. I'd like to talk to you about different symptoms of varicose vein. One of the most common things we hear is I have a tiredness, heaviness at the end of the day, or I have a numbness, tingling, swelling of my legs, or at the end of the day when I take my shoes off, I have swelling and I have to put my legs up. And these symptoms are kind of gradually get worse over time. Let's say someone who's like 30 years old or 40 years old, the symptoms might started 10 or 20 years ago before and gradually getting worse. And it's like a vicious cycle, and every day as time passes during the day it gets worse, and not only that, after years or months after starting point, these symptoms getting worse. What does it mean? Our veins are like balloons, or like a plastic or balloon shape. If you more pressure on it, it can expand. As a result, the cells in between can expand, and the solution, which is the plasma in the blood, can ooze out of these veins, or the blood itself can ooze out. When the blood or plasma comes out of the vein, causes all these symptoms. It causes edema, causes the swelling that people get, causing the tingling, numbness, swelling, and causing restless and heaviness in the legs. So it's all because of these veins are expanded and the blood oozes out of this area and goes to the third space. What can we do to treat it? The number one for prevention is vein compression stocking. Number two, exercise. Move your legs as much as possible. Try to walk. Try to use bicycles as much as possible. Eat healthy. Eat antioxidants. Try to decrease your weight as much as possible, and to be active during the day. So these are the most important things. Certain things we cannot change in our lifestyle or habits to help. One of them is, a lot of these things are comes down to generation. If your mom had it or your dad had it, your chance of you having is 47%. If both of the parents having it, the chance of you having a varicose vein is 97%. So some of these things we cannot change, but a lot of the things we can change. Which is exercise, vein compression stocking, losing weight, and eating healthy, and those things. The other thing I'd like to talk about is find out if you have these symptoms or not something else. What I mean by that, some of these symptoms are very similar to other diseases, like venous insufficiency or varicose vein symptoms. Some of the symptoms are very similar to peripheral artery disease, which is basically blood doesn't reach your legs. So you have to go to a doctor to distinguish between these two, or at least read about it, and I give you some hinters. If you can walk a long distance and you have a leg pain, at the end of the day, most probably you have a varicose vein. But if you cannot walk for a long distance, after 20 minutes, 10 minutes, or 1 hour you get leg pain or cramp in your legs, most probably you have peripheral artery disease. If you see the veins, most probably you have the varicose veins. If you have restless legs, most probably you have venous insufficiency or varicose vein. But if sitting down and at the end of the day you have to put your legs up and it feels better, is varicose vein. And I'm going to come back and talk to you a little more about all these symptoms.